The Turtle's Journey. One hot day, the sun evaporated all of the water, which made the sharks and even the most valuable fish die off. Now, all the ocean life in Toy World went extinct because of this water evaporation. And now they're about to go to fish and shark heaven. In a place where their souls can fly off into heaven when they die. Hoping for a much better life with God. The fish die 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4. I suppose 5 by 5. Sure. But however, or whenever, or whatever the consequences or circumstances, these fish are about to go extinct. And they kept dying until there were no more fish, but only sharks remain.
The sharks were about to die too.
Yes, that was right. The sharks were about to die too, because they needed water. Mommy shark, daddy shark, and even baby shark were dying off. And now, there is absolutely no more ocean life, but only water and a container remain.
Sam?
What?
The only next place that I know with water is not there because there's no water, but it's a place out of town, out of Toy World.
Out of Toy World?
Well,
It's almost impossible.
well, we can't exit the world, but right now we're in Michigan. I know that Ohio is right next to yours, and we could just walk all the way there. But Sam thought the idea sounded tiring, and he didn't agree.
No siree. I disagree with that. Error!
Look, I know that we just had water right now, and I do have some food, and he did love food.
Ooh.
And they didn't know that a roly-poly was actually, technical difficulties. Roly-poly actor not on.
The roly-poly was on the plant.
And it was eating the food.
Look, can you see that roly-poly? That roly-poly is so cute. It's on Sophia's thumb, and now onto the plant. And then it fell down. It fell down.
And then it was placed back onto the plant, and it started eating like no tomorrow. And the roly-poly got hidden when she put the thing away.
Not that. Wait, why do I taste a roly-poly in my mouth?
You didn't eat the food. Also, why would you taste the roly-poly in your mouth?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Here you are.
Anyway, let's go. Sam decided it was his turn to lead, so he led them all the way to the top of a chair. And Sam was about to walk until he realized that he was on a cliff. And when Sandra came up, hey, how's it go? I should jump down and save him. But he got flipped over. And those were one of the main signs of going to turtle heaven. But she knew that he was just hungry. So she fed him a part of the plants, but this was not the part with the roly-poly on it.
Wow, I feel so alive. Wait, where am I? Who am I? Why am I here?
Come on. You're Sam. I'm Sandra. All of ocean life died except us. We had to go.
What? We're Ocean Life?
We live right now in Michigan Toy World. And if we don't go to Ohio soon, then we won't be able to get any water.
Oh.
Well, anyway, we have to go now. What are you just standing there?
I don't know who you are.
Well, chop chop, let's go.
Ah!
Let's go.
And after a few seconds, he finally remembered. Oh, you're Sandra. We live here in Michigan. And I remember all the ocean life died.
I just told you that.
I remembered so many things.
Really? What was one of the colors the fish were?
Don't know.
You did not remember anything.
Okay. So, remember when the ocean life died? And there's was time when the ocean life went extinct. And the ocean life extinction. Remember that?
Oh, please. And a roly-poly crawled. And the same exact roly-poly crawled.
Sam! Our roly-poly is right behind you!
I'm not Sam, you're Sam.
Oh, yeah, right.
Wow, you really didn't learn anything.
Sandra! There's a roly-poly on you!
What are you talking about? And it escaped, but she didn't know that it actually went into her shell and went on her food. Which, in her shell, this roly-poly was eating the food. That was until he fell over. But luckily, he was helped out. He's alive!
Ah! Roly-poly!
Then the roly-poly went inside her shell, and she didn't notice, and neither did Sam. And the roly-poly was actually inside her shell. This is him inside the shell. And he was eating it when no one was looking.
Yeah. But then it fell out.
And then it went back in. He was alive. That's what was going on inside her shell. She didn't feel it. Alright. And let's go. Oh, you're so heavy. And with Sam on top of Sandra, this is how fast they were going per minute. And this is how fast they would have gone if Sam wasn't on her back. Can you get off my back now?
I don't know.
Get on my back. And after a whole minute, they finally got over here.
What? We went here after 24 hours.
And then he got hit with the beach ball.
How? It's a beach ball.
And the fish but they were out to continue. And the fish in fish heaven decided what to do. All the sharks went over to their cloud of fish heaven. Well, not in fish heaven, shark heaven, but sharks also fish, so basically fish heaven. And all the fish went into.
The sun went up and evaporated even more water.
So they died. And these fishies.
And the fish were about to burn to death
So
by the sun.
So they couldn't go to fishy heaven. They had to die out. Then baby shark and mommy shark went away. So did daddy shark. Daddy shark went over somewhere else. And baby shark went over somewhere else too. But mommy shark was going first. Had just gotten hit by the beach ball. But they were walking right. But they were getting down jumping steps. This was their second jumping step that they had to go down. And there was 3. All right, Sam, you ready for the next one?
Oh no!
Oh, that was a close one. We almost fell out. Woo, we did it. The roly-poly was still eating their food.
Oh my goodness!
And they didn't know that yet. He was supposed to leave, but he didn't want to, and he got pushed out. Anyway, they moved along, and then Sandra saw and said, "Ooh, irises." Mommy shark loved irises. She was in fish heaven, and she was flying as she was in fish heaven. She was about to go smell them. Number one, she was actually deadly allergic to them. Two, she was in shark/fish heaven. If she went in almost below the ground, I mean a bit above the ground, she would die again. And this time she couldn't move. So this is what happened without commentary of what Sandra and Sam saw.
What just happened? Why is there a dead shark on the irises?
I don't know. Anyways, let's go. And a beach ball was in their way. That's it. Hiya! She kicked it so far that next baby shark was watching mommy shark die again, who was teared up by his own mother dying. Decided to go down. I said decided to go down.
Oh, sorry, I'm on the step. Scoot.
Of course, by now they were at the next area. They were at the wheat. Wheat. And of course, this is what they saw. This is what actually happened. Baby shark saw wheat and he wanted to eat it. But instead, he didn't take a lesson from what his mother did, and he died in the middle of the wheat. But Sandra and Sam saw this. No words. Just. Why does this keep happening?
I don't know.
We have to keep moving on. And they didn't know they were getting closer and closer to a snap. They decided to eat their food that they had saved. But they didn't know it was a bad idea. A live roly-poly was eating their food. It was picked up and it was placed on the plant for its time on plant duty. But really, that was another way of saying that this was a time for him to eat plants. They took it out. All right, time to eat. And both Sandra and Sam had almost finished eating that leaf until they looked and saw that the roly-poly was on the leaf that they ate. This is so... Sam didn't understand until he looked.
Huh?
It's a roly-poly.
This tastes funny.
It's a roly-poly. A roly-poly! Sam didn't like roly-polies, but Sandra kind of liked them. Or she would save them, but she would not want to eat roly-poly food. Come over here, Sam. Wait, why did I just call him Sam? Sorry, Sam. Didn't say. Roly. Yes, Roly.
So Roly was on Sandra's shell.
Look, he fell. Oh no! And I'm gonna put you in my shell. And he was put in the shell again, but this time with no food. He was confused. He thought he was supposed to have feeding time. Oh, he must be hungry. So she put Mint in her shell, and it became Mint.
Ugh, gross, I don't like rollies. I mean, not rollies. I don't like roly-polies.
You don't like Roly.
I don't like roly-polies.
But I named her Roly-Poly Roly.
But I'm scared of roly-polies.
Well,
I'm scared.
Too bad. You don't get to keep him. Anyway, let's go. She put him back into her shell.
Oh, what is this?
Those
A fun little hat. That's dark.
and Sandra turned around. He said, "Where did you find that?"
I don't know. I just found it as a nice little hat.
Sam these days. Turtles these days. Anyways, come on. Our trip to Ohio isn't done yet.
It's not.
Do you see the gate?
No, that's not.
Then we have more to go then. Follow me. They went under the bridge.
Of Sophia.
And then they finally got to another snack after so long of traveling.
Ah, my hat.
Put it in your shell or something. And he was,
My hat.
just put it in your shell.
But I want my hat.
When we're eating, do you promise to put it in your shell? He nodded.
Fine, I'll put it in my shell.
And it shared with hers. And the roly-poly was confused when he saw something in her shell. He immediately went discovering.
He was inside Sam's hat.
He was moving and he didn't like it that much. So he jumped out.
Donk.
And then the branch of the food was there if he wanted to eat it. And he went onto the branch. He tried eating other stuff on it too. Well, Rolly. But it didn't work. He said, "Oh man," and he went back down. And now he was just exploring. The life of Rolly. Okay, we need to go.
Alright.
Ooh, what's a snack?
What's that?
They saw
Yeah.
plants just to eat. Plants.
Lance.
And little did they know, the last shark in the shark family was hungry as well. Daddy shark. He was also in shark heaven, obviously. Slash fish heaven. And he was flying and he saw his other family die. Oh no! Oh no! He wants to eat anything. And then he saw their snack. And while they were eating, Sam, watch out!
What?
That's what they saw, but what was actually happening is he wanted to come down and eat the food. What they saw when he died was this.
This is ridiculous.
I know, right?
And all the sharks keep dying in different places.
And then they kept walking until they made it.
Are we there yet?
Yes and no. She took out her mint leaf and she took out Rolly. Hey, Rolly. Sorry, but we're gonna have to put him in your hat.
No! Why my hat?
It's the only way to keep him safe. Also, he's rolled over.
That darn. The roly-polies are always rolled over. Nature these days.
Alright, now that Rolly is stuck in here, well, not really stuck, it is that now he's trying to get out. We have to help him again.
A
Go
bird!
on, Rolly.
I spotted a bird, Sandra.
Nice, very nice.
Oh no, it flew away. That's darn.
Okay, now he's in there. We have got, now Rolly is in there. This mint is getting all dried out. Rolly was down in his little area. He was putting his feet up into the sky. What is he doing now? Well, anyway, I need to get him some food.
I think his feet are pointing to the sky.
And Sam was just backing up almost into the meat mint the whole time.
Ah!
Calm down! He's just showing his little feet. Isn't that so cute?
Sandra, look!
What?
Forget
Like,
the end in Toy Town!
well, not really Toy World, but yes, Toy Town. The end of Toy Michigan. Yes! This is a perfect way to keep the mint stored. It is how we can't do that with Rolly. He only needs a few leaves if you think about it.
Yeah, he's really small. Even though he needs to eat non-stop, he needs to eat a moderate amount.
Alright, now that I got his food, he was in there.
Fun fact, the smaller you are, the slower the times go. Dun-dun. Huh?
Rolly was confused. He was kicking his feet up in the air and I don't know what to do. He's like, "Hey!" Until he finally
Come on, Rolly. You should know how to do this now.
until he finally got control. And then she stuffed the mint into her back, and one leaf accidentally got in. Oh, that was all Rolly really needed.
All right.
Now,
Let's go, Sandra.
you sure?
I'm sure.
All right, I'll put your hat in. Till she thought, well, the best place to keep Rolly is in your hat. We'll keep him there. Now they can carry him along to the trip and not have to worry about him. They didn't have to worry about anything. That is, unless it's losing Rolly. Rolly was on the move because he was bad. Hey! We pulled him up into a ball and placed him down. And he was sticking his feet up in the air again. There's no time to stick your feet up in the air. Now, let's go. Alright. They, of course, put a little bit of mint in there to get him food. He's doing something. Now, Rolly was ready. Let's go! They started moving. Then she put the Rolly thing into her backpack. Oh, not her backpack, her shell. They were walking until she accidentally took her shell off. Wow! And then she continued walking. She was walking faster than before. Sam noticed this, but he couldn't take off his shell, so he had to take forever to walk over there. That's when Rolly escaped, but luckily he was caught when she put her shell back on. She thought the easiest thing to do was to roll him up into a tiny little ball and drop him down, which was the easiest thing. And then she shoves him in. Whoa! That was so cool. Can you do that?
No, I can't.
Oh, man. Well, anyway, let's go. And after a whole minute, Dum and Rolly had finally made it. This is it.
Border of Toy Michigan.
This is it. This is the border. Once we pass there, we just have to get to the next grassland and we'll be in Ohio.
Woo! Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to leave Michigan and go to Ohio.
Are you ready, Rolly? And Rolly nodded his head inside the hat. All right. He was put back into the shell. All right.
Let's go.
And as they were about to walk in the highway to the River Ohio, then all the fish from heaven were actually planning. This whole time, they were actually using their fish flippers to fly all at once.
In the basket by the sun.
Over to the Ohio Bridge. Because they were against ever leaving. But half of them also wanted to go with them. But they were all dead, so it was hard. They were barely alive in fish heaven. And they knew one hit, they were dead. But they didn't know it was meant now. And then they all ran. It started raining dead fish on Sandra and Sam. Luckily, Rolly was hiding into his little hat. Rolly was kicked out of the shell. It was hard to find him. Rolly! And it turns out it was too much pressure for Rolly to handle. He was lost, never seen again, and he died. Rolly? No! No! And she started crying.
Rolly? Oh, there's Rolly. Oh, wait, that's an ant. Here you are.
Is it Rolly?
Oh, don't cry. Oh, where is Rolly? What did you do to him?
It was too much pressure for him to handle, and he died and got smushed.
Oh, don't cry. It's gonna be fine.
How? Sure, we can find our Rolly Polly, but it was so hard to find him. And if you did find our, it would most likely not be Rolly.
Then she got so mad, she almost died and went into turtle heaven.
That's enough! Wait. Oh no, I don't want to go to turtle heaven. Wait. That's enough! That's it. I'm going to look for him. And she was searching and searching.
Gang. But all she could find were ants walking on the rock.
No. Rolly is dead.
The ants were busy on their work. Look at all these ants crawling into the rock.
Rolly.
They are on their way to get food and to do other important jobs for the other ants, the colony.
Rolly. He's not here. And she looked up into heaven. And she saw Rolly going away. She saw Rolly.
Now, all that could remain were ants and no other insects. Except dead Roly-Poly. Rolly.
I have to move on. It was hard for her. She didn't want to leave without Rolly. But after a few minutes, all the dead fish were behind them. And they had to cross the border. And they were going to go on the highway. And Sam went in first. And he realized that Sandra didn't go in.
Sandra, where are you not going?
I can't go without Rolly.
Little lady. Then Sam looked up into heaven too, and he noticed that. Oh, right. Oh, I guess going to the border was not really a good idea after all.
Wait, I know where his body is. She walked around the dead fish. And she saw dead Rolly, all smushed and crushed. It's hard to go on, but I have to. And
That's Rolly?
he's all smushed. And she covered dead Rolly's body up into the hat and wore it as she was so sad and angry and upset. At the same time, she broke through the fish. I'm ready. And dead Rolly was in the hat as he always used to be. But this time, when we shaked him out, he wasn't moving. I'm ready.
Okay, you're finally positively ready for this. This is the most saddest moment in my turtle life.
You ready?
Yes.
So Sandra, dead Rolly's body, and Rolly as a heaven spirit all went and they all walked. Sandra was moving slower than ever.
All the dead fish being left behind was a sacred memory for the turtles. And dead roly-poly Rolly.
And they all walked into Ohio to find water. The end.